Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Last time, well, when you see me in this, I'm gonna have more pink right here and I'm gonna have longer hair, but I re-bleached certain parts and then I chopped it off, so I look a little bit different. So we are doing a video kind of collab idea that we want to start doing with other smaller influencers, just so we can recreate their looks, they can recreate ours, we can get, you know, talk about them on each of our channels, just having some fun. Our first installment of this series is with Muarocky'S. We will link all of her socials down below, so make sure and go follow her, subscribe, all that jazz. But she did like two really pretty looks. She's kind of like us in the way where she doesn't do like a bunch of avant-garde, she just does like the really pretty like color and colorful like influencer makeup. Like it's not anything that's like 85 cut creases, like just stuff that most people would achieve or could achieve, and I think they're all gorgeous. Her eyebrows are stunning. They're like a little bit thinner Instagram brows, but they're still fluffy. But they have like the perfect like arch. They're everything I've ever wanted in brow. So we'll insert the two pictures that we're going to do before the look starts. When I filmed mine, I didn't say shit, I just got into the look, so I'll put a picture up there. But yeah, that is what we're doing today, so if you're interested in the looks we're recreating, then just keep on watching. First and foremost, ignore the hair. Right? I tried to strip the color. I got blonde. Not on this side. I also have some blue pieces. That will be corrected tomorrow. It's in a mask right now. I already primed my eyelid. I just used concealer because I'm not doing anything. It's nighttime, or close to nighttime. I'm first going to start off with the original Be Perfect Carnival palette and go into the shade Wifey, which is this pink right here. And there's this Yavay brush. Y-A-V-A-Y brush. I don't know, it looks like this. I had a different brush and then I lost it, so we're just gonna use this one and we're gonna fluff this pink into the crease. And once we get around this area, we're gonna kind of start to gradually bring it into the lower lash line. I just want to make sure it's not too like winged out and it's not like super round, I guess. So I'm just going to swirl the brush like that, and that starts to deposit color on the lower lash line. And again, I used a different brush last time, so whatever. But then I'm just going to smudge it under the lower lash line in general, because that's what was done. And just build it a little bit more. On this unknown kind of tapered, I don't know if I'd call it tapered, I don't know, mini fluffy brush. I'm going to take a mix of the shade Liquor and Wasted, these two here, because it looks like on her outer corner it's not all too purple, but it's also not too brown or too pink. So I'm just going to mix those two. And then kind of do the same thing where I bring it onto the lower lash line a bit. Probably tap around the edges of this because it went a little bit lower than I wanted. I just want to diffuse it. Alright, that'll work. And just kind of blend this upwards, and we'll come back and touch this up later because we've got some more to do. Then on a big Sonia Kashuk rounded crease brush, I'm going to take Shuffle and Keen. There's almost nothing left of Shuffle, so I'm going to try and get what I can, and then Keen's the yellow right here. I'm going to try and mix those two and blend them all the way over everything and up to the brow bone. And then I'm also going to, like I was doing, kind of buff it around the edge here, just so we kind of diffuse it into the skin. That's not so much on the picture, it's just something that I like to do. And I know it's a recreation, but I like to put my own spin on things. And then on a Morphe M507, my favorite brush of all time that I can never memorize the name for. God, my hair looks atrocious. I'm going to take the shade Lit, which is the orangey shade here, and kind of blend it where the pink and the yellow meet. Because hers has more orange there, so I want some more like orangey there. I'm just going to blend it up here. With that big fluffy brush again, I'm going to go over it all. And then back in with the pink brush and kind of go over the edges of everything we did, just so we don't lose the pink in there, because mine's, I feel, just a little intense compared to like hers. But what's new? That's me. Well, before anything else, I'm gonna re-add that outer corner. Then I just clean that Morphe brush off on my leg. I'm going to take Keen again, just on this brush, load it up, and start to blend to try and get that orange a little bit lower down, just to diffuse it a little bit. Well, you know, I did what I could do. This is where we're at. This lid shade, I couldn't get like the same kind of periwinkly shade she had. I couldn't find it in my collection. I have an e.l.f. like one of the bite-sized palettes that might have worked, but I forgot about that, so I'm gonna use my Pat McGrath Midnight Sun palette and take that periwinkly shade there. Taking this on a Morphe M224 brush, and I am not cutting my crease because I don't do that, so I'm just using the shadow to do that. Plus it's a pretty pigmented shadow anyway, so you can do it like that. And for my inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. This is in the shade Pearl. It's kind of got like a pink shift to it. I'm doing this without a mirror because I'm just a little bit crazy like that. On the other side, I tried a couple things and I wasn't a fan. So I'm going to use this one here. I'm not a big brow bone highlight fan, but she did have her brow bone highlighted, so I will oblige. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm going to throw some mascara on. I don't think I'm going to do lashes, but I'll debate, and then I will be back to show you the final look. Okay, and this is the completed look. I didn't add falsies, I just used the Tarte Maneater mascara on my eyelashes. That's what they're called. Wow, thank you, Rachel. Yeah, I really love the way this turned out. I think this is such a good color combo, like the sunset eyes with the like periwinkly purple blue lid. I think it's gorgeous. I loved the picture. I think it would look awesome with yellow in the waterline. I didn't do that because I wanted to stay true to the picture, but I really like the way this turned out. I did bring it in a lot further than she did, just because that's what I personally do with my eyeshadow. I don't stop anywhere, and I don't stop by the brow bone, just because that's what fits my eye shape for me. That's what I like. But yeah, I hope you guys like the look, and now we're on to the next one. Okay, so from MUA Rocky, I'm going to try to create this look right here. Oh, there's a nice little glare there, but it's a nice little pinky orange. I thought this would be a good time to pull out my Norvina Volume 1 palette. Even though I don't love it that much, I think this has more of the tones I'm looking for. And then also I'm going to incorporate a little bit of my Carnival palette into this look as well. In the crease, she has like a peachy, orangey kind of color. So I think for that, I'm going to take E2 from the ABH palette, and I'm going to start that pretty lightly. And I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush. This is a blending crease from Sephora. It's a really nice fluffy brush. I have my eyes primed already with the Morphe eyelid primer as well. So I'm going to start that lightly because I want it to be not super orange, so I might have to mix it with something else as well, but we'll see. I think that color works. I think I am going to mix a little bit of Foolish, this peachy shade right here, just to make it a little more on the pink side and a little less on the orange side, but I think this color actually does a pretty decent job for what I'm looking for. And I'm going to try to cater this, my stupid hair, I'm going to try to cater this a little more to my eye shape because we have very different eye shapes. So my look is probably going to be a little different because it looks like her eyes are a little more hooded than mine are. So bear that in mind. I'm just kind of copying Color Story and things. Okay, so from there, it looks like she has a deeper pink, a a deeper pink right out here maybe. And then she has like a wing with like a peachy shade and a hot pink on the inner portion. And on the like the actual inner lid, it looks like there's a like a baby pink kind of shade. So I might have to mix for that to achieve that kind of color. But let's see. So I'm gonna continue to blow this out a little bit. Mix from this palette A5 and D3, so the hot pink and then the red right here, and see if that'll give me the color I'm looking for. I should have asked her what she used, because I honestly might have it, but whatever. Well, I'm doing my best. Okay, I'm gonna put that right over here. More of that hot pink because it doesn't need to be as red as I'm making it, but
what can you do, you know?
Yeah, I think maybe that's as close as we're gonna get it color-wise. Actually, I'm gonna add a little bit of Wifey from the Carnival palette. And then I am going to go back in with that orange shade that we used, because I feel like that got lost in the sauce a little bit. Just pop that right above to make sure she's still, you know, in charge of this whole game. Will you freaking move? I need to just use some clips, but my hair also like dents really easily, so I don't know what to say. Yeah, that's a cute little color combo. And then, so for my lid, since she has that baby pink shade and I don't really have like a baby pink, I'm gonna mix A5 and then C1, so the hot pink and the white right here, and see if I can achieve sort of a baby pink looking color. We'll see how that works. That looks a little more white than I needed to, so I'll add a little more of the pink. These days, so I am going to do it a little more my style and blow it out a little bit more, make it a little, I guess, softer as far as the application goes. Okay. The light's washing me out a little bit, but looks a little on the patchy side, so I'm gonna add a little more of the white to mix that in. And then I'm gonna take this and flick it over a little bit to make sure it's a nice even blend, and then a little once over with that orange brush as well. She does have a pretty strong brow bone highlight going on, so I'll have to add something like that here in a moment. And then that's where she goes into the wing. So to do that, I'm gonna take some of my ABH eye primer, and we'll see how it goes, because honestly, I'm not a wing expert, so. Okay, I think we got a decent shape going, so I'm just gonna try to make the base a little more opaque on that, especially on the outer corner, because we'll have a nice little peachy moment going on over there, so I want to make sure it's ready. Okay, I'm gonna try not to blink because otherwise it's gonna transfer, but to fill that in, I'm gonna take Funky from the Be Perfect palette at first, this hot pink. And I'm gonna stamp that on till about here. Let me recheck the picture actually. I think this is kind of what she had going. And then she used like a peachy kind of orange shade out here, but I don't think I have a shade like that, so I'm just gonna use Foolish again from this palette. And I'm gonna add on the little peachy moment here. Oh yeah, actually that shade works really well for that. Good.
I'm gonna pat over the hot pink.
Thank you. Look at that. How nice is that? I'm not mad about her. Need a brow bone and inner corner highlight. Let me double check. I think she just used kind of like a Oh my gosh, didn't have an inner corner highlight. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to be adding one. Okay, so she didn't have an inner corner highlight, but she did have a pretty strong brow bone highlight going on. So I'm gonna take my Glow Extreme from Natasha Denona right here and put this on my brow bone. And I'm also going to put this on my inner corner because I have to have an inner corner highlight. And honestly, I don't love brow bone highlights, not on me anyway. Looks great on her, but I'm not that girl, so I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. And I'm gonna take the fluffy brush just to kind of diffuse her a little bit. And then yeah, I'm gonna take that Glow Extreme on my inner corner as well. Some of the diamond powder, because I can't live my life without the diamond powder. And what the heck did she do on the lower lash line? Okay, on the lower lash line, looks like she just has a hot pink and then that orange, so I will do that real quick. Okay, yeah, I think she had black on the waterline. I don't know that I'm gonna go for a black, but we'll see. I'm gonna do my other eye real quick and then I'll be back to show you everything with mascara. All right, so here's everything all done. I didn't put on falsies because I'm just not that kind of girl anymore, even though she did. And I added a brown in the waterline instead of a black because I just thought it would mesh a little better. This wing, questionable, honestly. Things went a little south, but I do overall really like this look. I really think the ombre wing is like super cool. It's not something I do a lot because I hate winged liner. It's the most stressful thing ever, so I don't do it very often, but I am really happy with this look. All right, and that is the completed 2 looks. Obviously, she's not wearing them because she sucks. I did mine the other day. We had to do them separately because our schedules are kind of wonky, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out Muarocky'S YouTube channel. We'll have that linked, obviously, and she'll be recreating one of our looks. It was funny when because we have a bunch of people we're gonna do this with, and one of the girls we were talking to was like, okay, so I'll do half your face and half Rachel's face, and I was like, you don't need to do that. Like, you can just pick one choose look. A look. We won't be offended. No. So yeah, be sure to check out her channel, her socials, and all that stuff. And I hope you enjoy the series, and we will see you in the next video. Goodbye. Peace.